Alright, let's start.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Wait,
Okay.
what time is it?
It's
2
currently
It's
2
2
a.m.
a.m.
We're
It's
starting
2
our
a.m.
very first podcast
It's
at
2
2
a.m.
a.m. in the morning.
It's 2 a.m. on Valentine's Day.
It's
On Valentine's Day.
It's already Valentine's Day.
Yes, it
yeah. Anyway, first things first.
is.
Introduction.
We know.
So that's Rowan.
That's Rowan.
Yeah. And what name are you going? Ken. This is Ken. This right here is Shelly.
The dumbest one.
Thank you for introducing me.
See, they don't do their job.
Yeah, they're pretty occupied. As you can see on the table, we've got our traditional tea leaf salad.
No, we do not
Pickled
call that
tea
a
leaf
tea
salad.
leaf salad. That's a cabbage salad.
It's cabbage salad with a little bit of tea leaf.
Gobi do.
Gobito, yes.
And
Lepeto.
no, that's gobi and nildido. You can't even see the
I
tomatoes in
put
it.
one chili in. It's barely chili.
Yeah, she got all of them.
Yeah, before we started this video, I ended up eating like, I don't know, 4 slices of the chili and
She
I
got
was
all of 'em.
dying. I'm still
She
dying,
got
but
all of 'em.
fake it till you make it.
We got tea leaf salad and
Pickles.
tea,
Pickles.
Yeah, they've got hot tea.
Pickles.
which is basically made from the same thing.
Pickles.
It's just different forms.
Oh, pickles.
Yeah. Did I put a record?
Bro.
Maybe.
I'm
I'll
pretty sure
check it
you
out. I'll
did.
check it out.
Guys, we're still amateurs, so
This
it's an amateur
is
thing.
another
I did.
shenanigan of us
If
starting
we-
a podcast,
if
not
you-
knowing if we hit record or
If
not.
you actually see this video on Valentine's Day or the weekend after Valentine's is a miracle. Because she's going to edit the shit out of it. But she can because she got work this weekend.
Not only me, I think me and Rowan can do it together. Or we can all just do it together.
I think we will do it together.
Alright, so what do you guys want to talk about when it comes to this podcast? Like, do you want to talk about how we started it? Oh, should we explain what lao
Lao means?
means?
Yeah, maybe. I think we started like our group chat.
Yeah, the
since
group
we,
chat name
like,
is literally Lao right now.
Are you showing them? No.
No,
Don't show.
but I'm saying that the group chat right now we have.
It
the group chat that we
started from
have
our
is-
group chat, basically.
So right now the group chat name is Lao in Europe. And we gotta explain what Lao means. It's Laung.
Yeah, lao. It's a
And-
Burmese word.
It's a slang.
Yeah, it's a slang.
Yes.
I just define it as like something burning. Like your head is burning. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
got
basically,
flames.
that's the
Basically,
best
your
analogy.
head's on fire because of like
So
you're
many things.
overthinking about something or you're anxious about
Yeah.
something.
It could
Yeah.
be about other things. It could be about your own overthinking.
Mhm.
And there's a constant state.
Yeah.
It doesn't turn off.
Yeah, I think that's the best analogy. Like, your head is burning, there's fire on your head, but in that fire, there could be
in a figurative
anything.
sense, of course.
It could be family, even like you, I don't know, having to go to groceries.
Not having money,
Yeah, anything can be in that fire.
Relationship problems.
visas expiring,
Visas expiring.
thesis is coming,
Visas
everything.
on the verge of being revoked.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Scholarship is already revoked. So
and being single on Valentine's.
Damn right.
Oh, we're not sad. Are we sad?
that's a good thing because
No.
we're having Galentine.
Valentine.
Galentine.
Rowan said Galentine the other day.
Valentine. Valentine.
Valentine.
Valentine. But
Did you guys receive like? Have you ever received like a chocolate like from someone?
No. From family?
From family, not from families and not from friends. Like somewhat romantic.
No.
Romantically, no. Because I never dated anyone during February. It was always at the end of the year.
Yeah, same. I've never had a situationship during February as well.
Oh,
She's
Why are you saying
talking about
situationship?
Because I don't even want. Because
Do not-
I'm
do
not
not
even.
include that.
I'm not even in the position to mention relationship. I'm in the situation zone, so I've never had a situationship even in February.
That
Mine-
Rowan has. Have you?
She has.
You probably have.
She
She
went on
has.
dates. Like she went out on like bougie restaurants, and they went to this cafe and that cafe and this restaurant. And
Wait,
that restaurant.
Which
I-
one? Are
This
you
is
talking
news to
about?
me. I don't know.
wait, what? Oh,
Not during
Valentine?
Valentine,
But-
On
in
Valentine's.
general.
what?
I mean, like on Valentine's.
On Valentine's. Yeah, like I did 2 times. Like
Papa.
last previous two years, First year when I was in.
You guys remember the moving guy?
He blocked you, right?
I
Afterwards.
ghosted him
clear
and
up.
I don't know. Like,
Okay, let's move on. So you have had chocolates, but excuse me, Miss Girlies, I gave the whole class Valentine's letters during our
Yes, I
first
remember
year in
those
university.
But we mentioned not from friends, not from
Yeah,
friends.
not
Okay, okay, okay. But I just wanted you guys to point it out.
But that was very cute.
But I only gave it to girls and no guys. And one of our guy friends was like, "What? Only girls receive it?"
It's called Galentine's for a reason. Keep up.
Only girls.
This is our first podcast on. But it's the first podcast, but it just happened to be on Valentine's. We didn't plan it.
Yeah,
We didn't plan it. But we've been planning the YouTube channel and the podcast for a long time, right? Because we've been friends for 10 years.
More than 10 years for
She and
us.
yeah, Jackie and me,
Roughly
we've
around 12 years.
12.
Yes, because we met when we were like 11, 12.
Yeah, so we're almost 23. She's 23 already.
Thanks for mentioning that.
don't mention the age, bro. Be mysterious.
Beat that out.
I'm
Fuck
18.
out of that.
I'm not beeping it out. I'm 18.
I'm 21.
She and I.
I'm 18.
She and I has been friends for over 10 years. Let's just say over 10 years. And all three of us were in same high school, but not in the same clique yet. But in university, we were in the same clique. And then Rowan and me, we have been friends since 7th grade.
7th grade, so we were
7th
like
grade, so 14. Yeah.
It's almost
so
10
almost
years
10 years
also.
as well. So, but then they too also have a university clique back home.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
only
we're
met when we were like 17, I think.
Yeah, 17, and we went to 2 different universities.
Yeah, two
Like,
different
we went to the
universities.
2 different same university.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Okay, so
We
we've
were-
established what Lao means.
And we know the extent of the friendships.
Yeah, we know the extent of our friendships, and what can you expect from this podcast? I mean, everything.
Everything.
You know.
Everything.
I mean, our goal is to what was it? To
Rant
No,
about everything.
no, we listen, we judge, and we lecture.
Yes.
Especially to
And
Shelly.
rant.
yeah,
Okay,
especially to
alright.
Shelly. She's
Lecture
our main
first.
character. Honestly, Shelly's our main character. Yeah.
All of us have a role in that saying.
Yeah.
I speak, you listen, you judge, she lectures.
I'm a Virgo.
But mostly, if you like from now on, if you see all three of them
Ganging up
from
on
now if
Shelly.
you see all of them like attacking against me, and that's because I had it coming, and I know that too.
She deserves it.
I have
And
it
she
coming.
knows it.
But we
Yeah.
love it because she gives us input, she gives us output.
Input
She's
all
like the
All the
provider.
content.
She's an entertainer.
The
Group's the
content.
clown.
I gotta keep my friends entertained somehow. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. She gets us. She keeps us going.
I do it for the plot,
And,
the plot has been
um,
doing me so far.
Yeah. So far, and that
Plot has
that
been one step ahead of her.
our podcast will have a lot of her. Let's just call it shenanigans. Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Tragic stories.
Yep. And her just being, you know,
The
a dumb
Shelly.
girl in her 20s.
Yeah.
Relationship
Just
wise.
Shelly being Shelly. Well,
Well.
we'll see. We'll see. And she's out.
We have someone standing up in the middle of the podcast.
Alright, excuse me, you're out.
We're very professional like that. So apart from our little shenanigans, we
We're
also
gonna-
just wanna record our 20s.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, we just want something tangible left.
Yeah, exactly. We just want to put everything on record.
Yeah. At one
Everything
point,
on
we
record.
realized that we
We're pretty funny.
like, okay, we're pretty funny, yeah. but then,
No, but we're
Pretty and funny.
we're pretty funny in our own mind. Okay, she said it, not us.
I like your confidence.
She said it, not us. But we decided that we're gonna do this because we think we're pretty funny. We are. People
At
just-
least to
people,
ourselves.
people just don't know it yet.
We just need to showcase it better.
Yeah. So we're gonna do podcasts. We're gonna do vlogs. A lot of short forms. A few challenges maybe on the way. I don't know. Anything and everything. If we don't want it, we'll bleep it out. And there's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of bleeping, I guess.
And it's also like a little memoir for all of us if we ever end up in different places someday. So
We are. We will.
Someday,
why-
but hopefully not now or for the next few years.
Yeah, we don't know how we're gonna end up, so that's why we're making use of the time we have right now.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Okay. We're not gonna
We
end up
talked
in
about
different
that
places.
the other day. We talked about that one,
Yeah,
and we ended
it
up.
is very depressing.
We just sigh all the time.
Imagine if I don't have you guys. Okay, if I say that, you guys will be like, "You have a lot of friends," so I will stop talking.
Right now, all of us, we all four of us have a common sense. Oh, not common sense.
I don't have common sense.
I do. Questionable. Questionable. But all of us have
Common
something.
sense.
All of us click together, obviously. But then, every pair also have something in common.
Well, that's just the gist of what our podcast will be like. But since we're filming this on the day of Valentine's Day, and everyone knows we're all freaking single, I have a question for you guys.
We were talking about ideal.
Yeah, what if you have a Valentine's
An
Day?
ideal Valentine Day.
Yeah,
Like,
what would be
from-
your
From waking up to going to sleep.
From waking up.
no, just like your ideal Valentine's Day. Okay, for you, from waking up to going to sleep, because I mean, okay. Do you guys have any ideal Valentine's Day? I mean, for me, I'll start. It's just Valentine's Day. It's just another day.
That's because we don't have anyone to spend with.
Maybe.
No, but I mean, your personality plays a big role. Me, as an introvert who doesn't like to go out, it will be pretty sweet if my boyfriend, if I ever have one, is like, oh, like, let me take you out on Valentine's Day, let me treat you, let me blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure, that's cute. But even if my common sense or consciousness, whatever, what the fuck, oh my god, okay, even if I appreciate it mentally, physically, I don't feel like my body will be able to keep up. So I would rather much prefer if he brings me something like, okay, making me some nice home cooked dinner or something like that, and spending the day inside would be better for me.
So we can see who's the biggest homebody.
I'm a homebody.
No, you're not.
Homebody. It's a
she's-
song, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's by
My bad.
PH1.
Beep.
Shout out to PH1.
But she's the biggest homebody out of all of us. Even more than you. You homebody because you're tired. She homebodies even if she's not tired.
That's true.
So something indoorsy.
Yes.
Not leaving the comfort of your home.
I can leave the place maybe for like an hour, but that's it.
For like an
yeah.
hour?
Everyone's
Because
only
imagine,
for
on
an hour.
Valentine's Day specifically, like couples, like partners, they will be out and about in the whole city. That means there will be more people outside. So
But that's the kind of day you show off to the world though. This is my boyfriend.
you can show off any other day.
I ain't showing off. You my boyfriend, okay.
Okay, well, I mean, not exactly showing off, but still, it doesn't have to be Valentine's
Like
Day.
openly acknowledging, that kind of thing.
That
like
is
doing-
if I want to openly acknowledge it.
Okay, let's tweak the question. An ideal Valentine's date with someone you actually very, very much like or in love with, and the guy also reciprocates your feelings, and you're both very, very much in love with each other. Think of that situation.
Okay.
I already have one.
All right, Erwan, go for it.
The resident ref, like, let's go.
Let's hear what the resident ref has to say
Let's
about
see
her
what the ref
perfect
has to
ideal Valentine's Day.
They're saying just because I'm a Virgo, okay,
No,
everyone?
no, no. Has nothing to do with it. No,
I don't judge based on signs, okay?
Home cooked dinner
What happened in the
with
morning?
candles.
Yeah, so a candlelit dinner. She
Candlelit
wants
dinner.
Inside your house. Okay.
Flowers. Chocolate, but not milk chocolate. Not white chocolate, but chocolate.
Dark chocolate,
The chocolate from Switzerland.
Chocolate.
almond chocolate, hazelnut chocolate.
Okay,
That's okay.
I'm getting carried away. Again. Once again. Continue.
That's all I think.
What happened to the morning? That's just.
I don't care about morning. I have my morning routine.
Alright, fair
So
enough.
you do your own thing in the morning, but
In the
only
morning?
spends Valentine's Day at night.
That sounds so bad.
Exactly.
Guys, by the end of the video, if you don't see me in the video, it's because Shelly is pushing me out of the frame.
Bro, move.
It's alright, I'm just kidding. But you might not see me in the frame at some point. Okay, who wants to go next? Shelly, do you have one?
No, you
Me?
have to.
Okay. Okay, so since the situation is where both me and my partner reciprocate each other's feelings, I'm the type of person who would buy my boyfriend flowers. So I'll have flowers prepared for my boyfriend. I'll have chocolate if he likes chocolate. I'm not a big chocolate fan, so I'll just make him like chocolate covered strawberries.
Okay, chocolate covered strawberries.
That sounds nice.
And a bouquet of flowers or just any flower that he likes.
Now that made me look so bad.
I mean, to each their own.
This.
We got types.
Okay.
To each their own.
It's
We're
okay.
representing each type
Okay.
of person.
Like our own. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I don't know.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Because I sometimes think I would like to be the one to get flower for another person. I mean, you know, like after some time and when I'm sure that this is a person that I am genuinely interested in, I would love to get them flowers as well. Just to know, like, you know, what's the feeling of like to be the one giving the flowers and not the one receiving it.
Yeah, and then everybody knows that guys don't get enough flowers in their lifetime.
True.
So yeah,
At their funeral, they will get more.
More than
my
they
God.
need, but
that's usually how it ends up. So unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do something meaningful.
But if we're not careful, it will be the same case for us. We'll only be getting flowers at our funeral, so let's not let that happen. Yeah.
All right, Shelly.
I want so many things that I don't know what I actually want.
Just say all of them.
You can list them.
I mean, in items wise, yes, of course. But I'm not a big fan of chocolate, so I don't necessarily want chocolate that much. I'd rather get flowers and a good meal. It doesn't have to be home cooked. He can order takeout. I don't really care. Yeah, good food, flowers. I would appreciate a letter though, because
Oh yeah, that would be
that's a
nice.
mess.
we're readers. So
Yeah,
words
that would be
mean-
really nice.
Words have a lot of impact. So I would really would love either a card or a letter, something sentimental, something that you can see effort in, right? Flowers, I'm very specific about my flowers. I don't like that many flowers. I'm not a big fan of roses. I would just get a bouquet of, I would really want just a bouquet of baby breads. That's been my go-to.
Would be nice. Baby
Jaeban.
breads. Jaeban.
I would just love a bouquet of jaeban. And then the thing is, I have this. You guys know how I am. I love the illusion of falling in love and like being in a relationship. So the whole thing, if I can, I would plan it out. I would plan it
am
out
listening, guys.
From
Come
morning
on.
to evening until you actually go to bed. I would plan it out, but because I don't have someone right now, I do not see it happening, and I can't visualize it. But in
Can
general,
you visualize it with the like recent guy, the most recent guy?
Please don't give her any.
She can't. End of story.
No comment.
But I mean, if I had a Valentine, I would love to go somewhere private, and not with a lot of human beings.
Not out in public.
Maybe if he drives, maybe we could, like, maybe drive a little bit outside,
Outside the city.
or just stay at home. It's alright. We'll
Yeah,
just,
right?
but because if we're actually like, if we like each other, that means we're very happy in each other's company. So I think it'll just be fine.
I will rent an
Wise
Airbnb.
No biggies. Rowan will rent an Airbnb, but the morning and afternoon should only be reserved for herself. But the guy should be preparing all day, doing grocery and preparing for the candlelit dinner.
She will reserve the Airbnb for the whole day, but only she will use it in the morning and afternoon, and the guy will only come in at night.
No, I didn't say anything about that one. They were just...
We're creating scenarios. This is our image of Rowan. Sorry, guys.
You're gonna, like, as the podcast continues, it's gonna show a lot more. We all seem very similar, but all of us are very different as well.
So our friend our close friend that we all know, asked a very interesting question
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
Okay.
I told
Which
her
one? Which one?
Fano.
Yeah, our little brother asked me, okay, if you have been in a relationship for 10 years, would you still want your boyfriend to ask you to be his Valentine? Thoughts?
I feel like if they are not asking verbally, they still should be showing it via their
Yeah.
actions. It's fine if you don't like. For me personally, they don't have to come up and like, oh, will you be my Valentine with a single rose in my face? No, as long as they are showing it through their actions. To like, of course, they have to be doing like some special things on a special day, but it doesn't like specifically has to be via words. But maybe it also depends on our love languages as well and our personality love. Because for me, I think mine is acts of service. So words of affirmation doesn't really mean a lot. Not as much as at least like acts of service.
No way. Wait, okay, yeah, I get it. All right, yeah.
I'm not saying it completely like it's completely disregarded, just not as important as acts of service.
That's true though for me. Same.
Yeah, but I think if we're already in a like, what do you call that? A long
Long-term?
Long-term
Thank you,
relationship?
long-term relationship. Then it's
Because
alright.
we never had one.
Yeah, I mean it's alright if you don't ask me, but then it would be really sweet if you do. I mean,
think
it's okay if you don't want
doesn't
to.
have to be every
It's
year.
alright, but if you do it, then it's really sweet. I would be touched.
for me they have to every year. Every single
See, this is
year.
what I mean.
They cannot miss.
We're all very similar, but we're all very different at the same time. Cause I would rather they make a statement than a question.
You are my Valentine.
No. I mean, I'm saying like in terms of like reaffirmations, kind of thing. Not like he doesn't necessarily have to ask me, "Will you be my Valentine?" every single year. I would rather he says like you're still my Valentine even though we've been together. Like that kind of
Yeah, that's
heartfelt
sweet.
Affirmations, not like that whole helicopter shit gang.
That's not a statement though, but yeah.
Like
A confirmation.
Affirmation.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that I never end up with someone because I have a lot of expectations.
We all have a lot of bro.
But I think I have more expectation, way more expectation than you guys do.
We all do. We just have different
know.
expectations.
I don't think that's true. But I feel like for Rowan, rather than expectations, because we've heard her stories, and her partners have been very giving.
True.
Yeah.
They have been very
100%.
giving and very
problem.
flexible. But I
You're
feel
the
like
problem.
instead of expectations, Rowan has specific standards. I feel like that's a
Yes.
better expression.
Okay, that's true.
Specific standards. At this point, I feel like I will never end up with someone.
Me too. Right now,
Hopeless. This is so
mutual
hopeless.
disinterest. But for me, it's okay. Right now, I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm loving it too.
Yeah, but I
I
think
love
we're
my
all
life,
loving it,
yeah.
except the
Except
little
the
girl
one
beside me,
in, blue,
baby T-Rex beside me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not unhappy, but I'm still holding out hope. I'm still holding out.
Guys, have you ever looked at your friend and wonder why the hell is this friend single?
We
Yeah.
all think the same for all of us. Each
Not
of
for
us.
all of us. I only think about it for
especially you.
you.
No. Why? What would I think about it for every single one of you?
I only think about it for you because I think you'd be
You're
a
active
bomb
in
girlfriend.
That realm, like,
I am not active. You have a better social life than me.
no, like in terms of dating and stuff. I don't go to dates.
Okay, I'm not going on date every single week. Okay,
Not every single week. I'm like,
but
more than like, out of all of us, you are like more active in that.
For me, rather than that, for me it's more like I know her personality. I know how she is as a person, but I just think she would be a very good girlfriend. And I'm like, why
Yeah.
are guys not seeing this? Like
Me too.
I don't know.
that is what I mean.
No, but then like the thing is, I also have to like them enough,
Yeah.
right?
But for me, I think it's like defense mechanism. Like, I let someone in, and it was like really bad experience, and then I don't want to.
Psychology
Yeah.
now. This is our field. Let's talk about defense mechanisms.
And I don't want to experience that whole situation anymore. Like, I don't want to experience that situation.
Maybe, yeah.
Why are the psychologists quiet?
That's because we're silently assessing.
What time is it though?
Right now it's
It's
almost 3
a.m.
3 a.m. I think we should go to sleep.
Okay, all right. Bye.
Bye. ဒီဟွာလေးစံကိတ်လေးရလေဟိုကဘာလေးလဲဆိုဒီထိတ်နေဒီဟာလေးကိုလူလိလိုက်ကြအဲ့ဆိုရင်လှန်လိုက်အကုန်ပါသွားတယ်
I think out of all of us, she's like very prepared to be a housewife. She's well prepared.
Skills wise I am. Mentally wise I don't want to be.
Mentally wise, this one.
I'm sipping pickle juice right now. What do you mean?